So it's live right now, again. That just throws me every time you do it.
Back.
You know, every time.
Why
Yeah.
does it throw you off? The countdown, that tells you we're going to start.
Right.
It always gets
But
you
why not
nervous.
just start?
It always makes him nervous.
Why count it down? Why not
know.
let's just go. Just hike the ball and go.
All right, next time, next show, Ty, just push the button and we'll just go. Okay?
All right.
Sold.
I brought a guest.
You did.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
Mona Shaikh.
Who is she?
Yeah.
Shake, right? Like shake
it,
and
don't
bake.
break it. Yeah, shake it, don't break it.
Shake it, don't break it.
I think of Shake and Bake from Ricky Bobby.
Shake it, okay, Ricky Bobby, okay, yeah.
Can you say it like he says it though?
Shake and Bake.
No, I meant the Ricky Bobby part. Ricky Bobby.
Oh, that's
Right?
the French guy that makes fun of him.
Oh, right.
Booby. Anyways.
I didn't like that movie. I know. I don't like him.
Funny.
Either one of
Okay.
them. How about that?
Do you like him?
Who? Ricky Bobby?
Yeah.
I
Well,
never
Will
saw the
Ferrell.
movie.
That's Sacha Baron
I like
Cohen.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
I'm a fan, and I met him, so he's a lovely human being.
Is he? All right, I'll give him a second chance.
He's a good person, that one.
He is a good
Oh,
one.
see, now I'm the
Sorry.
jerk.
He's a good actor.
Now I'm the bad guy.
No, you're not the bad guy.
Whatever,
you just
Mona.
Don't, you don't like the character. You're confusing the character with the person.
Yeah, as a person, I'm sure he's great.
Yeah.
The character in every movie he's in, I'm sorry.
You just don't
Okay,
like it.
that's fair.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
To each their own, right?
Yeah.
each their own.
Yeah.
Kind of like how people feel about me on this show. You
They
know,
love
they're
me.
like, love Natalie, but he's got to go. You know?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And
You're
you're
stuck with him,
you're
sorry.
only the creator of the show, and they're like, this guy's
Right,
gotta
so
go.
I'm stuck with me.
Yeah,
you know,
like, this
stuck.
guy's gotta go.
Actually, I'd fire me. I'm not above it.
No,
I
I
don't
like
mind.
you.
I don't mind.
I
We
like
find
having
a
you
matter of
here.
fact, maybe you two.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
No?
No, we need some testosterone on this. This is good. This is
Okay.
a good balance right here.
All right.
We
Wait.
still need white guys to help us out. Listen, we're still women
the
of color. We
immigrants.
can't pull this off
We're
on
the
our own.
immigrants here.
We're still not there yet, man. We're still not there. We may be U.S. citizens, but we're not like the citizen kind of you are.
Right.
You know, we don't have your kind of privilege. We're still working our way up on over here. We're not there yet.
In case you didn't know this yet, Mona's a comedian. Yeah. Yeah.
she is.
And that was a good segue into Minority Reports.
Yes.
You've tell us about that.
So Minority Reports is a comedy show I started about 4 years ago now at the Comedy Store, the world famous Comedy Store. And I went to them, this is even before the conversation they were having in Hollywood about, diversity, we don't have enough diversity. And I went to Comedy Store and I was like, look, every time I try to go up, like, you guys don't have room for me. So rather than you trying to put me up, what if I just produce a show and I bring on people like myself to be showcased? And they were like, great, you can do it. So I launched Minority Reports, which was great. We've been very fortunate to have like Tiffany Haddish, who's been on our show, Eliza Schlesinger, Nikki Glazer. I don't know if you know who these people are. Finesse Mitchell.
Names sound familiar.
They're amazing. Mark Maron came and crashed
Oh,
our
wow.
shows. Yeah, it's been amazing, right? So we've had some really wonderful. Margaret Cho, of course, headlines our show, so that's amazing. But then, we took Minority Reports and we were like, we need to start kind of going after more niche markets, So we've had Latinas Night Out. We've had, Arab Girls Night Out. We've had Persian Girls Night Out. We have the Gay AF show that I was telling you about, which showcases all LGBTQIA comedians. So, it's just about kind of going into niche markets and showcasing all this incredible talent that you're just not going to see when you go to regular comedy clubs. You're just not going to see them. They don't get put up. I don't get put up. And so that's the whole objective about bringing the show on.
Do you feel like one night draws more people than the other nights? Like your theme nights?
Absolutely, yeah.
Which ones?
Not
necessarily.
not to talk smack.
Yeah.
Latinos Night Out is the hardest night to sell.
Why?
Damn.
Hardest night to sell.
Why?
Latinos are a tough crowd, man.
We are.
A lot of attitude, a lot of fire there.
You know what? When they so they don't. The Latinos don't mind coming to the Arab Girls Night and the Persian Girls Night, but when it's a night dedicated to them, they don't really come out.
Really?
Interesting.
And it's this weird dynamic which I haven't yet figured out. I don't know why that is, or maybe it's just been a coincidence.
What's up with your people?
I don't
Huh?
know.
What's
Yeah,
up with your people?
I'm gonna call each one of them. And ask
Seriously.
them
You need
what
to
the dealio
you need to
is.
call up the Dominicans, the
Done.
Puerto Ricans,
Done.
Done.
the Mexicans.
Got it.
You
Give
need
me
to
that
call
phone
them
list.
up. Like, what's up, people?
I'll be gone for about a year. Don't interrupt me.
That's interesting. I would
Get on
never have thought
Telemundo, like, make it happen.
Done. Order that DACA, I'm on
Whatever the hell it takes, let's do this. Yeah, but that's been like the fascinating dynamic.
weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well.
Yeah, the biggest turnouts are always, I was telling you, I guess maybe because I'm Pakistani, and being of like South Asian descent, we do this show called Desi Girls Night, and Desi is a slang way of saying South Asian. So we did our first Desi Girls, and we had like over 300 women show up.
Oh, wow.
300 on a $50 marketing budget.
Get
That's
it.
incredible.
What does the room hold?
Why is Desi? Do you know the
300.
origin
Gotta
of
We max it out.
That
Desi? Why is Desi slang for what does that mean?
Desi
It's
means
just-
local.
okay.
Yeah, so when people hear the word Desi, they're just like local as in South Asia local, like India and
Got
Pakistan
it.
and Bangladesh and Nepal were Desis or Sri Lankans.
Okay.
You know, so there's a different, like you're a shade of brown, but you're a different kind of brown than we are.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're not like a Desi brown, but you're brown.
Brown.
And I'm just in the white boy category.
You're just
or,
in the you're just in the white boy category.
even with Dad's Puerto Rican and Greek, I don't get any claim. They don't
When
claim
you-
me.
when
Nobody
you-
claims me.
When you tan, we'll talk then.
I would never guess you were Puerto Rican
Yeah.
descent.
Right.
I want
Never
to
put
see
that.
how dark you can
Other than-
get.
Okay.
Your father.
I can get dark.
Yeah, I want to see that Puerto Rican and that Greek
Like a
kinda-
dark red.
Reddish.
Yeah,
I burn.
like lobsterish. That's not the look we were going.
No,
for.
I'm gonna. Okay.
No, you got the olive in you.
I've got it in me.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
olive in me.
Yeah.
Please. I will.
How did you guys
Get
meet?
in the sun. No, I'm just.
Craigslist.
out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
still a thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think people still use
I was
Craigslist.
looking for a white guy to just help be a minority on our show
Oh,
because
okay.
minorities are majority on our show. So I was like, I need a token white guy.
Yeah,
We
so
all
I
need
was the
one.
token. No,
Oh.
my buddy Roger Minchef, who the name will mean nothing to you,
Right.
but he's kind of a
Roger,
Hollywood
Roger.
industry executive guy. What would you call Roger?
Kind of a
What
big
do you
deal
call
then.
him? I'm going to send this to him. What do we call Roger?
I think we're gonna call Roger. He's really is like an innovator and a tycoon.
Agreed.
Yeah, and what he's about to do with his new project is gonna be
Yeah.
amazing.
Does Roger remind you of Quentin Tarantino a little bit when he talks his rhythm and when he tells a story? A little bit or no? Am I alone?
You know, maybe so, but I don't see the foot fetish in his eyes, so I think no. I don't
Yeah.
really, you know about Quentin Tarantino and his
Yes,
foot
yeah,
fetish.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
He
oh.
has a severe foot fetish.
Yeah.
Of
He'll literally chase women down. If he sees you
Yeah.
at a bar and sees your toes like that and he likes you, he'll chase you down.
Matter of fact, when the show's over,
Yeah.
take a shot of your feet,
I'm gonna tag him.
slide into the DM,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
just see what happens. No, really.
You
I-
could
Will
be
you
on the
do
next
it?
Kill Bill.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Right now or after the show?
No, after.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Right
Maybe
now,
at
would be
the
two on
end
the
of
nose.
this show, let's take the photo of your foot.
Okay, I like it.
So
Just
people
one,
can-
not two.
Let me see
Yeah.
what it looks
What are you
like.
wearing in
Just
there? You
tease
got?
him.
Sandals
Just
today.
tease him with one.
Yeah.
Because
Good looking foot right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, no,
or-
no, it looks good.
They're,
Okay.
They're pedicured.
Yeah?
They're
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Mona, you agree?
Yeah, I like it.
It'll
Okay.
do.
I like
Yeah.
I'll
it.
show you guys later. I'll tag it on the Instagram.
like-
Yeah.
I say just send the big toe for now.
That would be so
Oh,
And just every time.
that's how you roll,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah.
You gotta
Big
just
toe.
be a tease. Just
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Don't give the
like-
whole foot.
Of course not.
Don't give the whole
Not
foot
the
away in
little
one
toe?
shot.
No, we start with the big toe just to be like, hey,
Nice.
Like
Like, hey,
this
that's what
is
I'm working
it.
with.
you don't even know what's in store.
Right.
Okay.
You should see the pinky, bitch.
Oh,
you know?
like you don't even know.
Right.
You should see my heels. You're about
Do
to
you-
lose your goddamn mind.
Do you get crazy DMs asking for feet photos and stuff? My girlfriend gets them all the time. You get them too, right?
For
Looking
feet?
for
I
feet?
don't.
No?
I've told you, okay,
I'm
we've had
missing
this
out.
conversation if you, no, you're not missing out. I'm missing out too, apparently. I don't know what vibe I put out there on my IG, but people don't harass me. I don't get any, like, inappropriate photos.
Wait, you're set to private.
No, it's open. It's public.
It is?
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know what vibe I mean, I'm not trying to say do it, because I
Guys,
like it.
come on. Start sliding into the
want it. I
DMs.
don't want
No,
it.
no, do
Let's
it.
get her a dick pic gallery, people. Let's go.
I got, like, creepy, like, men offering money for no reason. I've gotten that, but I haven't gotten...
You take them up on this offer,
No, I
right?
do not.
Yeah, I know. Like, what?
No, I do
Money
not.
for no reason?
Some
What do
guy
you mean?
was like, do you want $500? I'm like,
Yeah.
who are
You can send them my way next
Yeah,
time.
or can't you just upsell and say, no, I'm not in the market for
Just
$500
tag me
consumers?
on that. Just
but
tag me
500.
on that message.
I would
Who
take
do you think
800.
I am? No.
You got a really large cameraman that's with that life too.
Yeah, I know, right? But I've never gotten like a dick pic or
What?
send me photos of yourself. No.
Ty, I just
That's so
dropped this.
sad.
I don't know if I'm still coming
mean,
at you or not,
is it?
but hopefully I
Is
am.
it sad?
No,
Think
I'm
I
okay
am.
with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay
Good
with
for
it.
you.
All right.
I'm
I
totally
think
okay
you
with
put
it.
out maybe you put out like that library and don't fuck with
Did you
me
just say
vibe.
pull out or put out?
Well, that too. They're gonna do the pull out. She's gonna do the put out.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Just
but I don't
different
get.
roles
but you
over
don't. You
here.
don't get inappropriate DMs.
Not a lot, but I do get them, especially when you're like on those dating sites. That's when.
Which
but
you
not-
are?
Not anymore.
What were you on? All of them?
Tinder.
Really?
Yeah, not all. No, God, no. Like if you okay, this is gonna sound really crazy. There's this app called
Bumble.
No, not Bumble. Fish.
Grindr.
The fish one.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish. Okay, that app
Yeah.
is the worst of them all.
Really?
Even worse than Tinder. Because I saw a dude, like he took a selfie of himself on a bag of rice, like in a kitchen somewhere. He was clearly the cook there, and he was taking pictures of himself lying on a rice bag. And I was like, this is the lowest point of dating. I gotta get the fuck off this.
Was it white or brown rice?
I couldn't tell. It was
he
in a
healthy
bag.
or was he basic?
It was in a it was in a bag. It was a white bag of rice. And I was like, I gotta get off this app right now.
I can't.
Like bag of fish, different, but bag of rice,
Bag of
creepy.
rice. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as bag of fish, John. Where are you shopping, man?
No, there's no bag of fish. I don't eat fish. I'm not a fish.
Not a bag-
no,
not a bag-
yeah,
Apparently
like
you
a
don't
bag
shop
of.
either.
No, I guess not. No bag of fish, like a
There's
bag
no
of.
such thing as bag of
bag of
fish.
shrimp.
Not like a bag of
Bag of
rice.
a bag
not
of
like
trout. No, like a little bag
His
of.
bag of lentils, his bag of rice.
A bag of.
I mean,
Bag
you
of
bag
sardines.
shrimp, but not that big. where
There's
you can lay
douchebags. There's also that
A
kind
bag of douchebags,
Bag of
yeah.
douchebags. There's also
Yeah.
that. Yeah, no, but like those are the ones that you would get, like, the guy's like, hey, you seem like a nice girl. Like, you want to exchange numbers? And you're like, okay. And then you exchange numbers, and the first thing that pops up is like, bring. It's
Right.
a dick pic, and you're just like, whoa.
Right.
on. Yeah, no.
I didn't ask for that. I don't know what happened. Okay, straight guy.
Oh boy, here we go.
What happened? Did a bunch of straight dudes get together and were like, you know what would be a really great idea? Dick pics.
Right.
Let's put it out there, people. Because guys think like guys, and they're giving other guys terrible advice because guys are like, I'd love to see like some, ass or tits, right?
Right.
But we don't think like that, you want to entice us into a dick pic? Send me a picture of your 401k. Okay? Send me a
Right.
fucking screenshot of your bank account.
Right.
We can talk
Then we're
then.
talking.
Right.
That's my
Then
version
you
of a
might
dick
get
pic.
2 toes in
But
the photo.
because exactly. Just the pinky and the one
Just the
next to
pinky,
it.
yeah.
Right.
toe and pinky.
But guys think like that, and they give horrible advice to other guys, and they're like, send a dick pic. And it's like, dude, that shit never fucking works.
But maybe that's if you're trying to find a keeper. I think they're just trying to find the one freak, right? I think they're just in the numbers game.
They're
Send
not
that out to
trying,
100
yeah.
to find the one
quantity.
freak that's
But
like,
Tinder
oh
is
wow.
that.
Quality over
Tinder
quantity
is
there.
very straightforward most of the time. Women are like pretty straightforward. They're like, I'm not looking for a boyfriend, just looking for fun.
Yeah.
Great, then hit those bitches up. Like, what are you sending me the dick pics for?
Right.
yeah,
You know?
rude.
Fucking
It's rude.
ridiculous.
Have you had any celebrities slide into the DM?
I have a lot of gallery of dick pics though. Sorry, what?
You do.
I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm
Coffee
just-
table book
on my
coming
Google,
soon?
On my
That'd be
Google Drive,
epic.
just getting printed.
That'd The hallway from the entryway into the bathroom.
Celebrities. Oh, you know the
Well,
conversation.
no, yeah, I wasn't
Okay.
referring to him.
Okay.
But do you
Ooh,
get
there
any?
is a him.
I mean, that slide into the DM.
Slide into the DM with
Yeah.
like with pics or just being
No,
like,
no, just in
hey.
general. Yeah,
No, but I do have Paula Abdul following me on Twitter. Does that count?
That's cool.
That is cool.
That's very
she's-
cool.
Yeah, she's really sweet.
Have you seen her residency here?
I haven't seen the residency, but I saw her live at LA Pride this year, and
Okay.
she was amazing.
Right.
Is
She's
she
so
dancer royalty for you, or what category
dude,
is she in?
She's amazing.
Amazing.
But I'm not like at awe. Sorry,
Got it.
Paula.
I would say
Okay.
J Lo
She's
is a dance. I would say
amazing.
J Lo is a dance
J-Lo's
royalty.
still my
you-
idol.
yeah, that's-
yeah,
she's-
I love
she's-
J-Lo.
yeah.
She's my,
That's a girl right there.
Yeah.
No, but Paula, I mean, she's still. How old is Paula? She's got to be in her.
In her 50s.
50
and
something?
She's, still,
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Still
Yeah.
kicking ass. She's still like jumping from props
Ladders
to, like,
and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
dancers' arms, like. But
Yeah.
she's little and
Yeah, she's pretty
fierce
fantastic.
thing, but.
Yeah, no, I haven't had, but apparently I'm not like DM worthy enough. Apparently
Okay.
by famous guys.
She's
Not
not
for
getting the
everyone.
pics that she's wanting. You're
Not
not
for
getting the
everyone.
DMs.
We're missing out.
If
on
you,
it.
don't want them.
if is there a celebrity that you wish would slide into the DM?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I have a few.
Would you name or no?
Yeah, totally. Brad Pitt would hands down be one of them.
Okay.
He's single now. Hey, Brad.
Oh, he is.
Hands
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Yes, but he comes with a package of 6 children. And
He has
then
6 kids.
Yes, 6
Yeah,
kids.
with,
3 adopted
Angelina.
and 3 with
Oh,
Angelina.
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
He has got a lot.
Okay,
of
so
baggage.
Brad Pitt.
But he's
Brad
got
Pitt,
enough money to
Chris
like.
Evans, Captain America.
Yeah.
He's
Oh my
cute.
Okay.
God, he's like the guy. And then who else? Who else was it? Channing Tatum, you know?
Okay, so you
Pretty
just
amazing.
rattled off a bunch of white boys. I'm just letting you know.
Big fan of white
Yeah.
I just noticed that
Big fan of
too.
white boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I've experienced my own brown guys, and that's a no on that.
Really?
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Okay.
I just don't do brown guys.
Culturally, or just looks-wise, or all of the
Not
above?
looks-wise. Looks-wise, I think they're attractive, but just culturally. I don't
Culturally,
think- yeah.
got it. Is
I-
there
you
more
know-
traditional, or
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Every time that I've dated a brown guy, that I've told him that I'm a stand-up comic, there's this immediate need to either put me down or to challenge me, you know, or just to be too intimidated to just walk away.
challenge you meaning who's funnier?
That's correct. So
Really?
even though they're not professional comedians,
Right.
they try to come and challenge me. And I'm like, I will fucking destroy you.
Of course.
Do you want to go for it? And I'm like, we can go for it.
Right.
You know, but it's not going to work out too well for you. And then because they can't handle that, then they have to try to demean you, you know, and then it just never works out. Now, I'm not saying that's all of them, but the ones that I have encountered has been
Your
that,
personal
you know. And it's a, you know, you also have to understand, I come from a culture, this is not something women in my culture do. They just don't, right? You
Yep.
become doctors, engineers, you get married, and you have multiple kids. That's it. That's your entire life, you know. You're not like a woman in your 30s who's single, who's sitting at a fucking Vegas bar, you know, talking about dick pics. That is not the conversation we have.
Right.
This is I'm an outlier in every, every sense of the way.
You'd be shamed
I'd be
back
totally
home.
shamed. Yeah, exactly. They put me in a burqa and told me not to show my ankles. I mean, it would be fucking crazy, you know?
Shame.
Shame,
Dare
shame.
you.
They're like,
How
"Dude,
dare you?"
How dare you? You cover that face up right now.
Are you in Vegas right now because you're performing, or are you in Vegas just for fun right now?
No, I'm in Vegas for this guy right here. So because we
Yeah.
had a meeting. Yeah.
How about that?
We had a
How
big
about
meeting.
that?
We're working on some stuff.
We're working on
Yeah.
Me gusta.
We're working on
Really
some
good
stuff.
stuff, yeah.
Last night she went and she had dinner at Oakville,
Oh.
Amazing.
hung out
What'd
with
you get?
Chef Gabe.
So awesome.
What did you get?
I got the Wagyu New York strip.
Okay.
Have you ever had that?
No, I don't eat red meat, but
Oh,
That's weird, but yeah.
why is that weird?
It just
weird. Oh my
I
God.
am.
Not at all. Not at all.
Accept.
It's
All right,
fine.
fine.
No,
Damn
it's
it.
fine. No, that's smart.
No, I can't remember what I had now. I'm brain farting. Look at this.
Okay.
So young to be brain farting. I had the fish. I don't
Yeah.
remember
Well, he
what kind
probably
of
brought
fish.
out all kinds of stuff
He did.
too.
That seafood tower. Did he bring that out?
Oh no, I didn't get that.
Oh.
Maybe next time.
And he like torched it. And it,
Oh,
like, went up in
he's
flames.
so amazing. We had
a
like
sweetheart, too.
we had like an hour-long conversation.
Yeah,
Right.
matter of fact, Mona learned things about Chef Gabe that I don't understand that we didn't get to uncover. For example,
Because that's the comedian side. Because I'm telling you, as
You know
comedians,
what?
we get to learn
He-
sides of people that they would never unveil.
He
Apparently.
shared some stuff with us before the camera came on, so I think he got a little camera shy. 'cause
did
he was
you do
very
you know about the
open.
tattoo?
No.
Let's see what I mean.
Damn it. Yeah, there's one down there.
Yeah, under the
Under the lip?
bottom
What
lip.
is it?
Tell him.
Love
tell her.
and then backwards evil.
Oh.
Like love is evil.
Would you ever have thought?
No.
No.
All right, and you guys didn't even see it while he was talking.
No, I
No.
didn't notice. Chef
wasn't-
Gabe holding out on us. Did you
Chef
know about
Gabe
the tattoo
is the
time?
man.
Yeah, he showed me when I was backstage.
What? You saw the tattoo?
Yeah.
Do you know about the other tattoo? There's another one, right? Is this top secret? Should I not be?
I don't know. He didn't tell me if it's top secret.
Does he even watch this show? Chef Gabe isn't watching this. Do you watch this show, Chef
I
Gabe?
think he would
Tweet
be.
me if Chef Gabe. If you're watching this right now or listening to this, I want you to on Instagram do some sort of post, and I want you to put #cantaloupe if you're hearing this or seeing it.
Is that your safe word?
I don't know. Yeah, kind of.
I have
don't
a
know.
feeling like if I unveil that extra tattoo, maybe
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
never
it's-
get to go into his restaurant.
Okay,
again.
so
Yeah,
don't say.
it's
Don't
his-
say.
it's his-
I'll get him to. Yeah.
Let him share it if he
Yeah.
Yeah.
wants to.
It's not.
It's not our story
It's
to
not
share.
in a most visible
No, it's
place for
not.
most. Let's
Okay.
just do it that way.
Perfect.
It's
Fair
not-
enough?
That's
Perfect.
an
Okay.
entirely fair thing to
But
say.
but you had a good time.
I
at
had
dinner.
a fantastic time.
Yeah, it's a
and,
good spot. I didn't lie to you, did I?
It was fantastic. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Service was
Okay.
great. It was great.
Oh yeah.
And then I went
did you
to
get to
Laugh
pick
Factory.
your own knife?
Yes, I do.
a fun little
That
thing.
was awesome.
Wait, where's that?
Did you get to do that?
Do
Pick
what?
your own steak
Well, you
knife.
ordered steak, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a nice little touch. that
You
they
know
do
what's
here.
weird is the first time I ate there, I didn't. I don't know. Sometimes maybe I'm just not paying attention because I did not realize that they were different steak knives the first time I went there.
Oh.
Like he came over the box, I just grabbed like whatever. I didn't really look at anything. I was probably just talking, wrapped up in my own pathetic world, and didn't notice until
John,
a second
your
time.
world is not pathetic. You know that. Stop it.
It wasn't until the second time I was like, oh wow, these are cool. Yeah. And the guy was like, first time here? And I was like, no. He's like, then you should have seen these. Did you get steak last time? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah.
No.
This
I
got
don't know.
awkward.
Yeah.
Just pick one.
No, it was amazing. And, I had a really great conversation with him about him growing up on a ranch, Did he talk to you guys about that?
I knew about the ranch.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
you know, he showed me the pictures of the ranch he grew up on. Like, he was telling me about, you know, what it's like, you know, just being, you know, how he's kind of, you know, climbed up the ladder as a chef, his work. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Yeah, it was really, really great conversation.
Do you like Vegas? Are you a Vegas person, or is this like one day is good enough and then back
I'm
home?
a 2-day Vegas kind of girl.
Okay.
2 days is
That's
kind of
most
my
people.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
2 days. So here's the thing. I'm not a smoker. I'm not
Okay.
a drinker. I don't gamble. Right. So only thing I've left to do is eat and maybe go clubbing.
Right.
And then fall asleep.
Go shopping.
Maybe go
Chippendales,
shopping.
Magic
But see,
Mike,
yeah.
Thunder from Down Under.
See, that's not my thing.
No?
Not my thing.
Okay.
Not my thing. I don't want like greased up dudes like grinding up on me.
Got it.
I don't want it.
Not even admire from afar? No?
I don't know. It's not my thing.
Okay.
You know, I mean, nothing against them. I'm sure they're amazing.
Right.
Like, here's my thing. If I can't have it, I don't want to see it.
Oh.
Okay. You don't want to know from window shopping.
I don't do window shopping.
You want to put the merch on
I buy
and
the
wear it out.
I buy the whole fucking thing. That's
Got
what
it.
I do.
You like to wear it out.
Yeah. I like to wear it
It's an
out.
accessory.
That is correct.
I understand.
Yeah, if I can't have it, then I don't want to see it.
Okay.
It's like an all or nothing.
That makes sense. I get it.
I window shop a lot.
Like for
I'm a
me,
window
it's like
shopper.
when a guy goes to a strip club, right? I don't get it. I don't
Right.
get it. I don't get it. Maybe
Well,
as
that's
a
different, yeah.
But see, it's like you getting like jump started on something that no, you have to finish the job yourself. Fuck that. I don't
Right.
want that. If you're gonna start me on something, you better finish that fucking.
Right.
Boom.
Damn it.
Damn
Right?
it. No
Yeah.
teasing.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
no shows for her then.
No, not at all. I'm not going in.
And when you're back
If
in,
they're paying me a private visit in my room, that's fine.
then that's
story.
different. I think you can work that out though.
We can work that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I don't know how many more visits they've paid, other private visits they've paid.
When you're not working,
Yeah.
what are you doing in LA for fun?
What's
Mona
that?
do for fun?
What is that?
Oh, really? You're 24/7 workaholic.
What is that?
Got it.
I'm not exaggerating. I put in something about 80 to 100 hours a week in work.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so if I'm not doing shows at night, so as a producer, I also have to, besides Minority Reports, you know, the shows that I'm producing, I also have another 2 TV shows that I'm working on, that I'm developing. So I'm just always just busy, pretty much constantly working, you know. I just like, look, I'm in my 30s, you know, I want to probably dedicate the next 10 years just to like grind myself and just
Yeah.
build what I need to build, you know, because I'm not going to have the same energy in my 50s.
Right.
So I just kind of think of it in a very methodical and very strategic way of like, this is really just the kind of time to just put in the time, put in the work. Not saying I don't enjoy my life. I do. Look, what I do, I'm very blessed to do what I do, right? I love what I do. So it's not like work for me. Like, even though I say I work 80 to 100 hours, it's not really work. It's my pleasure, you know, to stay up
Right.
till 3, 4 in the morning creating something that I'm so absolutely excited and passionate about, right?
Yeah.
That's not work. That's passion and love,
Right.
you know? So
When we were at lunch prior to this, we were talking about, I mentioned to you, like, I seem to have noticed there's more women in comedy,
yeah.
like over the last few years. And then you were touching on that and just the fact that being a woman in your business, in entertainment, there's a lot of different hurdles that you guys have to jump over that maybe men don't have to jump over.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Men are not being asked to sleep with a booker to get booked on a comedy club. That's just not happening, right? That's not the experience. You know, with you, it's they like you, you have rapport with them, you get booked. You know, with
That's
us,
still a thing now.
it's still a thing,
Okay.
and it's incredible. Even with the Me Too movement, even with the Time's Up, there are still so many bookers and even male comics who still have the audacity to come and like talk to you in a way that is totally harassing. That's totally harassment, and they still haven't gotten the memo because they think they're above it. You know?
Do you think they're above it, or do you think it's because no one's said anything yet and they're not getting caught, so they're just going to keep doing it till...
No, they think they're above it.
Okay.
They actually think they're above it. There's a very big actor who also does comedy who cornered me at a comedy show 11 o'clock at night. I was doing a set in the Valley and just felt that he absolutely had the entitlement and actually felt that he had the power to just corner me and just speak to me in like the worst, most awful way that he possibly could, that he had somehow the right to do that, you know? And you
And
know,
who is that again?
and then in 2 times,
See what I
I'm
did
going
there?
to tell you.
See what
I
I did
was
there?
waiting for it. I was like, ooh.
Wait, are you going to tell us?
No,
Oh,
Not
but,
yet.
but why not?
not yet. You know why? because the timing isn't right.
Okay.
The timing isn't right.
I thought time was up.
No, the time is up. But for
Call him out, damn it.
there's a time.
Call him out.
There's a time for this person.
Okay.
You know, David Keckner.
Whoa! Wait, I don't even know who that is.
I
I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is?
Have you seen Ron Burgundy,
Yeah, but it was a while
the
ago.
second in command guy with the hat?
Okay. Wow, you just broke news though.
I'm sorry,
Did
what?
you just break
I'm
some
like
news?
in shock. I'm like, what? She did it.
Yeah. So he has problems, and he thinks he's above it. You know, he's.
This was recent?
Yeah, this is like this
In the
year.
last couple of Oh, okay.
This is this year. This is
Wow.
actually about 3-4 months ago.
And now when that happens, do you confront him in the moment, or do you just kind of fluff it off because it catches you off guard, right? So
You're totally off guard.
You don't know how to react in the moment,
Right,
probably,
because
right?
you're just like you also have to understand, right? Like you're watching, this is a fellow comic, right, that's going up and performing. So you're also admiring this person, right? You've seen them, you're admiring
Yeah.
them, but then they're coming and like using these different strategies to be like, how do you make your living? Do you need money? You know, like different, like, oh my God, I'm going through this terrible thing with my wife right now, and I really need a shoulder to cry on. Would you provide me that? And you're just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
That was literally the pitch?
That's literally the pitch.
Seriously?
That is the pitch.
That happens a lot, though.
Yeah, they use
You
that.
too happens?
Yeah, they use that.
Headliners.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I've
going
gotten
through this
so
rough
many
time.
messages like, oh, I'm having a hard time with my wife.
Yes.
And they vent to me, and I'm like, I'm the wrong person.
That's correct.
I can care less.
That's correct.
Go to counseling.
Seems like a weird pitch. Like that's a
Because
No.
they want you to be like, oh, is everything
Exactly.
okay? Do you need someone to like talk to? Do you want to go grab lunch?
That's
they kind of
right.
make themselves not the
Victim.
victim, but
That's
kind of
exactly
the
what they're doing.
victim,
That's
right?
exactly
And
what
they're
they're doing.
probably having problems because they're sleazeballs and cheat on their wife.
That's
all the
correct.
time.
That's correct.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's exactly what they're
I
doing.
don't care. I'm
Yeah.
like, good for you. Go figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go seek counseling. I'm
Exactly. And that's exactly what I offered him too. I was like, you should go to therapy. I was like, you shouldn't really be
Yeah.
talking to me about this. I was like, if you have issues with your wife, you should go talk to your wife. This has nothing to do with me. You know, why am I being dragged into
Yeah.
it? You know, and then all of a sudden, and by the way, it came with tears. So it was fantastic
Selling
acting.
it.
I was like,
Really?
where are the Oscar right now? Where is the Oscar right now?
Wow.
There's like full blown tears. And then the moment I was like, therapy, the tears like evaporated. And then it was like,
Oh my
how do you
God.
make a living? Do you make a living doing this? Like, do you need help with money? Like,
Ew.
like you think I need a sugar daddy? Like,
Right.
what the fuck are you talking about? I'm a full-time comic. Like, this is what I do. Oh, you do? Oh, wow. So tell me more. Fuck off.
Wow.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. What if it was Brad Pitt?
That's a different story. Hey, Brad. You also have to understand, if Brad was married to Angelina and he was doing that, that'd be fucked up.
Got
but
it.
because Brad is single,
Right.
that's a different ball game.
Right.
As long as you're single and available, that's a different conversation. But
Sure.
even that, then there's a way to approach a woman.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right? You don't corner a person and being like, hey, because I have more power. I think a lot of times because they know that it probably has worked in the past with other women, you see? That's why they're trying it again. Because
Right.
it's worked in the past.
Right.
Right? So they're just like, all right, well, I have about 5 strategies under my belt. One of them's got to work. You know, so for him, it really fucked with his brain when none of those strategies worked.
Yeah.
He's like,
Right.
I don't understand. They've
Right.
worked in the past. Why aren't they working on her?
Yeah.
Because I don't fucking need you. That's why.
Yeah.
None
Right.
of this is gonna work, right? But there's still a lot of predators out there, you know. And and you were talking about female comics, you know. Now you're seeing more. It's not that you know all of a sudden they're popping up more. We've been around for a long time. I've been doing comedy for 11 years. There
Yeah.
are comedians like me who've been doing comedy for 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 20 years they've been doing, and they haven't gotten their due time. And it's only because we have a cultural shift of, you know, where the conversation has started about Me Too and conversation about Time's Up, that because the conversation changed, you know, now it's just like, well, why aren't female voices being given a platform, you know? And yes, it feels like, oh, all these comedians are just like now coming up. And yes, there are more female comics that are coming into the business and doing that. But there have been so many female comics that I have personally worked with
Yeah.
and have booked on my shows that are just now coming to the surface, which is one of the absolute main reason that I wanted to launch Minority Reportz. Minority Reportz was going to be that platform for people like myself or female comics, you know, to have that platform because they're not being given these breaks at major comedy clubs, and you know we want to break that.
And I think we're seeing more of that too. More comedians that are also entrepreneurs, or like I referred to you at lunch, like you're really entrepreneur, and then by the way, you also do comedy.
That's interesting, because I mean, I never looked at myself like that, and it's interesting when you said that to me. I think what's happened is that dynamic has shifted for me, because I think in terms of like, what do I want to do? Like, am I gonna like just tour for the rest of my life for 10 years? No, I don't want to do that. I wanna build something that I can be really proud of. Not to say that I'm not proud of my comedy, but I want to be proud of. I just don't think in terms of myself. I think in terms of how many more people can I help? Who else can I take along with me, and build this incredible, amazing thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of my thought processes.
So you were curious about my starting point with my career before the show started. We were just chit-chatting back here.
Yeah.
What made you what sparked you to be like, I'm going to go on stage tonight and just try it?
Ridiculous. It's a
What?
stupid story.
Really?
What was that?
It's such a
What was the
stupid
first
story.
day?
It's a stupid story.
I wanna hear it.
So I was a stage actor. Okay, here's the story. So at 15, I moved from Pakistan as a teenager, right? And of course, you're not supposed. And when I was 8 years old in Pakistan, I wanted to be an actress, And you could, of course, not do that because it's a shameful thing, and only sluts become actresses. And I was just like, what's wrong with being a slut? Pays the bills, but sluts are fucking winning. Have you heard of the Kardashians and Jenners? Come on. But then I moved at 15, and then I wanted to, but I couldn't really come out of the artist closet to my family. So then I kind of waited till I was 18. I was like very strategic in my brain, and I was like, if I'm 18 and I come out of my artist closet, they can't really mess with me too much because I'm 18. I can do whatever I want. So when I had just turned 18, I came out to my family and I told them, I was like, I want to be an artist, and they were like, you can't do that. You have an ultimatum. Either you go to college and become what we want you to become, which was a physical therapist. Odd fucking thing to be fucking
Physical therapist?
so fucking weird.
Okay.
I was like, you guys have physical pains. Why am I responsible for this? Or you're gonna get sent back to Pakistan, and mom's gonna marry you off to someone. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Those were my choices.
Wow.
Physical therapy it is.
Physical therapy. And I was like, how about fuck both choices? How about I just live my life the way I want to? So at 18, I had like this massive fight with my family, and I packed up my bags and I left.
Wow.
Wow.
That is strong right
Yeah,
there.
I just left. I just packed my bags and I was
So
like,
what do they think now?
I'm out. My family is incredibly proud of what I've made of myself.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
They've become fans. My mom went from someone being like, that is a hobby, to, oh wow, holy shit, this is like.
Her career.
How
This is
long
a
did it
career.
take?
Well, initially we didn't speak for about 8 years.
8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There was no conversation for 8 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
That was
And
it.
then when they do come around, is it with I'm sorry, or do they just try
Yeah,
to
they
like?
don't do that. Apologies.
They don't do that?
They don't really. That's not how Pakistani families work.
Okay.
They just show up and they're just like, "What's good?" And you're just like, "What's good?"
Water under the bridge, let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. There's no like formal kind of apologies. But my brother, I have 4 older brothers, so my third brother and I are very close, and we've had very extensive conversations, and we've had this wonderful relationship that we've been able to build, and kind of just talk about those times, and where he was and where I was,
Yeah.
and just kind of apologize to each other and make amends, and kind of rebuild this whole relationship. So he always calls me up and he's like, I'm so proud of you. You're such an
that's
amazing
awesome.
woman. He's like, I wish our nieces grew up to be like you, because you're so they've just gained a lot of respect for what I've done for myself.
Right.
Wow.
But I want to know about that first day though. What made you go on stage?
So I was a stage actor in New York for a little bit, and I was always a writer, but I would always try to write dramatic stuff, but it would never come out dramatic. It would always come out funny, and I'm like, God damn it, I just want to be dramatic.
Right.
And I went to this amazing acting coach at the time, and I had never taken improv before, so he was teaching me comedic improv. And I was really good at it, just kind of naturally, just kind of had it, I used to, I had a girlfriend of mine, Lena, and she was like, you should do stand-up comedy. And I was like, I can't do stand-up comedy. She's like, oh yeah, you can. She's like, you have stage presence, you're naturally so funny. She's like, you write, right? I'm like, yeah, I write all the time. She's like, that's it, just do 5 minutes and just do it, right? So I went to Comics Comedy Club that used to be in the Meatpacking District in New York. I don't know if you guys have ever been.
I don't.
Yeah, have you
I
ever
haven't
been
been.
to New York City?
Yeah, I've been to
Yeah.
New York, but
Okay.
I don't know that club.
So there used to be this amazing comedy club called Comics that has since been out of business thanks to my comedy. So
Glad they had
You closed
there.
the place?
yes, I did. I shut it down.
Nice.
Let's just say I killed it real hard.
Nice.
Yeah, I went and did my first open mic. I think I did like first 3 minutes. My mom was there with me. That was totally fucking weird.
Oh.
So I'm up there, and it's like you're doing comedy for the first time. So you're slinging like the dirtiest, whatever fucking comedy.
And wait,
like,
your mom was with you, but not accepting this yet.
No. So my mom knows that. So at this point, she's beginning to accept what is it that I'm beginning to do.
Got it. Okay.
So at this point, she's beginning to accept what I'm doing.
Okay.
So she's like, oh, this is just a hobby she's doing. This is nothing, big. So she's with me, but and I'm up there like just slinging all these dick jokes, and so people are just like, and my mom is like, that is my daughter. That is my daughter. And they were like, oh my God, like the daughter is like saying all these dirty things.
Was she listening to you, or she was just like in awe?
Language barrier
Oh,
is
Oh.
a beautiful
no
thing.
idea what you're
She has
saying.
no clue.
So
what the
she
fuck
hears you
I'm
talking, and then she hears laughter. So she's like,
like,
"Wow,
"You
you're
sound
good
must
at
be
this."
really good,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
But she doesn't understand what is it that I'm saying exactly.
Sure.
Right? Because
Right.
her language.
Because if she did,
if
you're still not talking to
She probably
her.
would have like pulled your hair and like
Right.
told you to get
I
off
think
the
I
stage.
probably would have got married on the spot to someone. But yeah, that's how I started. I did my first 3 minutes, and then like literally like a week or 2 weeks later, I didn't know that the booker there was watching me, and he booked me in the main room 2 weeks after that.
Wow, that's awesome.
And that's how my career started.
I love that.
Did your first 3 minutes feel like 20 minutes while you were up there, or no? You were totally comfortable from.
You know what the craziest thing is? So this comedian walked up to me after I got off stage the first time, and he goes, "How long you been doing comedy for?" And I was like, "Oh, that was my first time." He's like, "There's no fucking way that was your first time." I was like, "No, that was literally my first time." He's like, "Don't you ever stop doing comedy."
Wow.
So then his name is Alex Barnett. He's
Okay.
a lovely, lovely comedian and producer. So I was in New York recently, and he runs a show at Gotham Comedy Club. So I hit him up, and I went on stage, and I was like, thanks to this guy,
that's
who gave me
nice.
so much encouragement, here I am doing comedy for you guys. So yeah, he was really a big kind of, an encouraged person to be like, don't stop. I mean, look, you eat a lot of shit after that, but that's besides the point. Stand-up comedy, you've done stand-up.
Sure. Yeah.
You did it for how long?
10 years.
And were you like consistently making a living? Or
Yeah.
what were you doing? Okay.
My career was different though, for obvious reasons,
Sure.
because of dad. So I
Sure.
started. My first night ever was to 2,000 people opening for my dad in Branson, and I ripped through 5 minutes of material in about a minute and a half. Talking faster than I've ever talked in my life, probably.
You were nervous.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, and the audience was like, well, now he's in jail, but
So
Bill
what-
Cosby
but what-
and Wayne Newton and the chairman of the board of
Mr.
the
Roofy?
William Morris
Mr.
Agency,
Roofy.
and Entertainment Tonight was taping it, and
Oh my God.
yeah, it
So
was
no
it was
pressure.
brutal.
So, but wait
yeah.
a minute. So you didn't do any open mics? So you
Never.
didn't run it ever?
Never.
anywhere
Do you
else?
feel like
Just
you didn't
jumped
need
up.
it? Or you're just like, I got this?
No, I always, I grew up watching, everyone opened for my dad when I was
Yeah.
little. I mean, Jay Leno, David Letterman, Joe Rivers, I mean,
Sure.
Brad Garrett, Ray Romano, you name them, they opened for him. And so just grew up, I was a class clown always, and
Yeah.
never really wrote material. And just my dad came to me and was like, "Hey, I'm moving to Branson. Why don't you come?" I was in
Yeah.
college at the time. He's like, "Why don't you come and you can open for me,
Yeah.
and you can't get fired, and
Yeah.
it's 2 shows a day, 6 days a week. You'll learn. You come up, you do 5 minutes, and you figure it out." So
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh my
"Okay."
gosh.
So that's how I started. Literally
Wow.
writing material because I
I mean,
procrastinate.
you started on the big league immediately.
Right, writing material the night before I go on because I was that unprepared or whatever, just terrible student translating over into my professional life.
So wait a minute. So the first time you go up,
Yeah.
you're doing 5 minutes.
Yep.
You burn through in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Are you getting laughs?
I honestly don't remember. I don't think so. If they were, they were
You were, like, blanked
they were
out.
pity laughs if they
What
did,
did you
if they did.
What did you do afterwards? What was their like?
Sweating like a
Just
animal.
Say something. Say something. Say
Damn.
something.
you know,
Yeah.
and then
Going through your head?
came off stage, everyone was like supportive in the band and stuff, like,
Aw.
"Oh, you're great," whatever. And then I watched the tape after, and I do have self-awareness that I knew it was bad when I was up there, but I didn't realize how bad. And then,
Well, look, it's your first time.
yeah.
You're like put on
So
this massive
That is-
pressure.
You'll like this. So I, during sound check, I had the mic, right? And I was like, man, this doesn't even feel right. Like, I'd never even hold a microphone. And I was like, this does not feel right. So I
Yeah.
told my dad, I'm like, I need a lavalier. And my dad was like, I don't think you want that. And I was like, no, this feels so weird. He's like, you're not going to know what to do with your hands if I give you a lavalier. And I'm like, what kind of thing is that to say? Like, that's so stupid. Like, I want the lavalier. He's like, okay, you know, what do you know? You're only doing this 30-something years at the time. Now it's 50 years, 55 years, whatever.
Exactly.
So they hooked me up on a lavalier, and I get out there, and it's like they're just flailing. I don't even know what to do with these things. They have a mind of their own. It's ridiculous, you know. And then
you're like Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, you know, like before I went on, you know, I think one of the stages was like, put one hand in your pocket like Carson. Leave one hand in your pocket and just, you know, talk like normal. But it just didn't. It was brutal. It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, it was a rough. Three months of that.
That's what it is. Sometimes you go up, and I just recently did a crowd of 3,000 in New York.
Yeah.
And that was a fascinating experience. You know, it's like I've done a crowd of 60,000.
Yeah.
So this was like 3,000. So I was like,
right.
I've done 60. I can do 3.
Right.
Right. And then you start doing crowd of 3,000, and the crowd of 3,000 is just a really difficult crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have like dudes like. I have like guys, middle-aged guys and younger guys supporting me, but the women are heckling me, which is fascinating.
Wow.
So I start taking them down one by one because I don't handle, you know, I don't tolerate hecklers too well.
Yep.
So I'm beginning to take them down, and then I turn the crowd against the hecklers, which is the right thing to do.
Yep.
Which is what you do, just so you know.
Okay.
When they talk shit, you turn the crowd against them. You know, so and it's fascinating. But you know, you'd go and do a crowd of 60,000, and they just love you and support you. So it just depends. you know?
Yeah. I always say like it's a numbers game, right? If 50% like you and there's 60,000, you're murdering it. You know,
you're
like
killing it.
where I went into culture shock was going from 2,000. So my dad's theater was 2,000 seats, right?
Yeah.
And then when I did eventually get into like doing a couple comedy clubs, and it's a couple hundred people.
That's right.
If only, and you know, realistically, it's not sold out because it's a comedy club, so it's really 100 people. So if only half of them like you, 50 people in a room that holds 500 that only has 100 total, it's rough. It's a little rough, you know. And my material was really geared to Branson is, you know, my dad's crowd was basically 60 and up.
Oh,
you know, and I used to open for like Tom Jones and Paul Anka and Dionne Warwick and the Four Tops, and like I can bowl strikes all day long with that. I figured that crowd out. But the college kids, like when I first did and I still maybe did no more than 10 club nights in my whole 10 years. You know, which was good and bad. I mean, because I was making great money opening for like the Paul Ankas and the Tom Jones of the world.
Look, you don't really make so much money doing comedy clubs. You
right.
make money going on the road.
But I never really found out who I was on stage. Like I never really, I always used to say like, I felt like someone doing an impression of a comedian in a movie more than I felt like a comedian, because the material was never really me.
Because you were always looking to please the audience.
Correct.
And not about what was pleasing you.
You were writing to the audience.
Correct.
Not catering to your personal comedy.
But you didn't want to kind of, so in the 10 years you were doing it, you never really kind of took the time to write material, to explore and go to open mics and just kind of rough it out.
Do you write it all now? Do you have like a journal or something?
No, but just in the last like maybe 6 months, I've started writing down some funny thoughts and stuff that come to my head, because I've been thinking about kind of getting the itch a little bit to like go do it my way once.
Hey, maybe we can throw you on as our token white guy.
Maybe I'll be the token white guy. Yeah.
We'll be like, we have a token white guy here today, because minorities here need to be given a break.
Yeah, right. Mona, this was fun. It's almost time. You got to get. I know you have to get out of here pretty soon here.
I
in a minute.
do. What time is it?
Is there anything we didn't cover that you want to talk about? We talked Minority Reports. We talked Gay AF.
Yeah, if we talk about Gay AF,
which is genius.
Well, thank you.
I love that.
Really?
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I think that's strong. I still think that should be its own. We talked about this, but I think.
All right, then we need to talk about that more.
All right.
Then.
That's good.
Gay AF is, it's a fantastically strong brand. You know, I was telling you, LA Pride is our official sponsor for that show. Perfect. So LA Pride is I don't know if you know, it's the biggest, largest gay pride parade in the country.
Right.
So I was telling him that LA Pride is actually coming out. So LA Pride 2020, we're going to be their official comedy show.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to go.
Yeah, you should come.
I want to.
You should totally come.
What month?
I don't know. That's going to find out because they have to still, they have a bunch of stages they're setting up and all that. Yeah. So we're going to find out. So
before we go, I have one last question. When you drove here yesterday, right?
Yeah.
In the daytime, right?
Yeah.
I know it's coming.
As you were driving in, did you happen to see off to the, would it be on the right-hand side?
She's driving from LA
Yep.
to Vegas. It's on the right hand
Did you happen to notice on the right-hand side something called 7 Magic Mountains? And it's these colorful, what would you call them, statues or?
They're boulders that are stacked on top of each other. And the
Okay.
artist just painted them, I don't know, neon colors. So you can see them from the highway. So
Uh-huh.
it's like it's like an Instagram stop. People go and take photos and live their best lives.
Did you
hashtagging
happen to
it.
notice that
But
while
they've
you
been
were?
around for years, and he drives to LA a lot. How often?
At
At
least
least once a week? More.
once every 10 days.
Okay. So he always
Huh.
misses it somehow. And I
I've
tell
never
him
seen these
exactly-
statues
I've never
or
seen
whatever.
these statues either.
Okay.
Okay, so you're driving
And I've
back.
driven here so many times, yeah.
Okay.
Are you driving back
today?
right now?
Yeah, I'm driving back right.
Okay.
Okay, so now going towards LA, they're going to be on your left-hand side.
Uh-huh.
So,
And they're called 7.
Magic Mountains.
Yeah.
And what's the significance of this?
I don't remember the significance.
I'll show
Okay,
you a
but it's
picture when
long.
we're done. I'll show you a picture of them, and they'll be off to your left
So
somewhere.
if you do see them, look at them.
Is
tag
it
him.
before Speed Vegas or after if she's on her way home?
Oh, after Speed Vegas.
Okay.
What is Speed Vegas?
Like a racetrack where you
can,
can
like-
drive
Oh.
like
Yeah.
Porsches or whatever. It's kind of cool.
I've been wanting to do that.
Oh, that we need to do. All right, when you come back, we need to do that. We're gonna
game.
do
Have you
that.
done it?
Yeah,
Have
it's
you guys done it?
incredible.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Which car have you driven?
Well, so a long time ago, I drove like at the time it was like a BMW M3 was like the cool car that you drove around the track, but I have not driven like recently like in the Ferraris
that,
or
like
the
10 years ago?
Lamborghinis. 15 or 18.
Oh.
Yeah, a while back.
I
Yeah.
was like, the fact
Been a
that you said M3 was a cool car, I
Yeah,
was just
well,
like,
it was.
it's been a while.
It's still a
Been a
cool.
minute.
Yeah, all
It's
right,
been a
right.
minute.
It's still ish.
Yeah.
I would
No.
love to. I would love to drive.
Are you a
either-
speed freak?
I'm a total speed freak.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to
I'm
get
a
you on
s-
Action Junkeez
I'm a
next
speed-
then.
I'm a speed freak and a height freak.
Ooh.
Oh, so you've skydived?
I want to go skydiving.
Have you jumped off the stratosphere?
No, I haven't.
We should do that.
Have you? I'm not
Twice.
jumping off stratosphere. I'll be at the bottom. I'll
done
film it.
I've done it during the night and then during the day. The
Oh,
daytime
wow.
is more terrifying because you can literally see. I mean, at night too, you can see everything, but daytime you can actually see people walking on the sidewalk.
Oh wow.
At night, you're just like, oh, it's
What's
such
the
a
height?
beautiful.
What's the height?
Would be able to tell you. We jump off the 108th floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no thanks.
It's a controlled free fall, so it's
Yeah.
not like a
Yeah,
parachute.
no.
It's
Right,
like
right.
you
Hey,
jump about 40 miles per hour,
thanks.
and then you land like a superhero. They unhook you and you walk away like nothing happened.
Not your thing?
No.
No.
Why would
No.
you jump off?
I'm not afraid of heights, but I don't need to jump off of shit.
Got it.
It's just, I don't need
But
to
you're
jump
a
off
speed
shit.
freak though.
Yeah, speed freak. Yeah,
I would do it.
adrenaline freak, but I don't need to jump out of plane. I don't need to jump out of anything. I'm
See,
good.
I would love to like drive like an Alfa Romeo.
Okay.
Or like a Spider.
Oh.
Or even a Ferrari.
Yeah.
A Porsche. Yeah. You
Eh.
know, maybe a Bentley, like a nice Bentley. That would be nice.
I just
But
don't
you
know how to
can't go
drive.
around a track fast in
No,
a Bentley.
Yeah, you can't really. Yeah, it's not really.
That's just
for
touring,
that.
cool.
I'm an automatic driver.
But Alfa
Not
Romeos, you know, they're good.
Yeah,
They're
those
really
new
nice,
ones
the
too.
way-
The,
yeah,
the
the way
new,
they stick
even
to
the
the
four
ground.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
beautiful.
Giulia.
I recently sat in a Giulia. Beautiful.
Yeah.
The way it sticks to the ground.
And they sound mean.
Yes, they do. The
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful.
I like a car that
cars.
growls.
Yeah.
Yeah, an
that's
angry car.
That's a pretty testosterone thing.
Right.
To
Yeah.
say.
It's a manly car. You know?
Like,
I grew up with boys, so maybe that's why
Okay.
that's like my thing. You know,
Okay.
I love like that speed
You do.
freak thing.
That's why
yeah.
you like boxing.
Like boxing. Huge fan of boxing.
You're rough, tough, and fast. Really.
I love watching two people kicking the shit out of each other. I thoroughly enjoy that.
I love her. Well, we thoroughly enjoyed this.
Oh my
Yes,
God, I
we
had a great
did.
time.
This was
so
fun.
much.
Thank
We'll
you.
do it again.
Thank you for having me, you guys.
All right.
This is great.
Mona Shaikh.
Yay! Oh, if you guys want to follow me.
Yeah,
can I-
follow
Oh yeah.
Can I do that?
Of course.
Ty will insert Mona's handles right here.
Oh wow,
Like right there.
I didn't know what you were gonna say after
right
that.
there.
Insert
Mona's
some-
gonna insert
Insert.
Mona's. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to insert, but.
All
Well,
right.
be creative, damn it.
We'll see